Actually, 12 years old.
This recall election going to go? Well, how much is your election going to go?
What can we do to get Newsom out?
Well, he's termed out. So, regardless of the recall working or not, he's out. The big concern is making sure that people around the country know how awful this guy is, and so he doesn't get elected to the White House. And that would be devastating because we know what he's done to San Francisco and the state of California. Imagine if he was elected to be president. So, just tell people how bad he is. We need to get people to sign the ballot, these initiatives, to get him back into a recall mode so we can get him out of here. We need to have a big blemish on his career, political career, so the rest of the nation, because a lot of people, like I said, I want everybody to go out and get informed, but most people don't. But if he did get recalled, that would be something that everybody would know about.
How can we help with the recall?
What's that?
How can we help with the recall?
Well, first we got to get the signatures. So we need, if you want to go and help get this activated, definitely reach out to Randy Economy. Get the forms, the sheets, and make sure people fill them out properly. Look, the people at the Secretary of State and all these different county registrar's office, they are very biased towards conservatives. It's no secret. So when you have people fill them out, they need to be very, very perfect. Okay, totally legible. You have to write your name inside the lines. Don't, if you got Y's and J's and G's that droop. Okay, you got to keep it inside the box because if it does, they'll throw it out. Signature has to be the same signature that you use on your driver's license, the address that you use, and don't. People, look, if they come to you with a legitimate government form like this and they're collecting this, they're not trying to steal your identification, okay? It's to get these things passed. Because if you just sign your name but put a different address that you're not registered to vote at, then they'll throw it out. It doesn't count. So all it does is it prolongs the process. The good people out there are trying to actually make this a reality. So if you're going to fill it out, people come up to you and you feel pressure to make them go away, just sign your name and some fake info. Please don't do that. Please fill it out correctly. Make sure you know where you registered, because maybe you moved 2 or 3 times since you registered. So make sure you know that it's the address that you registered at. Also, you can update your voter registration. That's a good thing to do too, so you're on top of it.
What can we do to help with the elections?
Well, I mean, like I said, we got to get it on the ballot. We got to get on the ballot first. So getting those signatures. But then once it's there, it's about informing people what happens in the recall. So I think, and I'm not sure I know they changed the rules, and I wasn't sure if it's taken effect yet or not. So please don't hold me accountable to this, because I know they changed it so that it would just replace the governor with the lieutenant governor. And when it happened in 21, it was supposed to, it was anybody could run for that spot, and it was just the highest vote getter wins. But you had to fill out if you wanted to recall the governor. All right, it was yes, I want to recall the governor. You had to do that. That was the most important. Even if you didn't vote for any candidate, as long as you voted yes, and we got 50% plus 1 vote of all the ballots cast, that removes them from office.
Nice.
So get them out.